So, what made you finally wear an honest-to-God costume? Mine's red so they can't see me bleed. But I could see how yellow would be useful, too.
Have you been checked for ADHD?
Ryan Reynolds with his good friend Hugh Jackman in Deadpool and Wolverine, the movie that has shattered box office records this summer. That third movie in a Deadpool trilogy has done nearly $1.3 billion worth of business since its release in July, pushing it well past Oppenheimer and Joker as the highest grossing R-rated movie in the history of Hollywood. Reynolds personally willed the profane Deadpool character onto the screen in 2016 through heavy studio resistance. He was vindicated when his superhero movie that is a spoof of superhero movies became a blockbuster of its own. Reynolds has been on a roll since then, off-screen too, as part owner of a successful gin label, a mobile phone company, and an underdog Welsh soccer club that is the subject of an Emmy-winning documentary series. Ryan and I got together the other day for a Sunday Sitdown.
Your little cinematic universe is about to change forever.
Ryan Reynolds slipping back into the red spandex this summer and making Hollywood history as the unconventional Marvel superhero Deadpool. And this time, he brought an old friend.
Everybody knows me. I'm the Wolverine.
Yes, you are. You know, one of the first pitches I'd crafted for Kevin Feige was, in fact, a Wolverine Deadpool film. Marvel just wasn't ready. They just couldn't quite wrap their heads around how we would resurrect this iconic and legendary character after a masterpiece like Logan, the movie Logan. And I said, who cares about a masterpiece? Let's just dig up his old man river bones and, you know, stab some bad guys.
Pushing well past $1 billion at the worldwide box office, Deadpool and Wolverine now is the highest grossing R-rated movie of all time.
Last week, I walked around New York City with Hugh, and it was wild to walk around. It felt like we'd maybe saved a baby from a burning building or something. It was pretty wild. People really found a lot of love and joy and happiness in the movie, and that's the thing I'm most proud of.
Born and raised in Vancouver, Reynolds had success with romantic comedies like The Proposal.
Will you marry me?
No. Say it like you mean it.
But Deadpool is his labor of love. He fought for more than a decade to bring the foul-mouthed, fourth-wall-breaking character from comic books to the big screen. It finally happened after animated test footage paid for by Reynolds leaked online mysteriously, leading excited fans to demand a standalone Deadpool movie.
Meet the Cure. Okay, not the Cure, but more like a topical ointment that reduces swelling and itch.
10 years ago this summer is when somebody leaked video online of Deadpool.
I've got my best man on it. Yeah.
He doesn't seem like that great of a man.
He's not great. No, he's not. Not good at the job. Spineless, just a human jellyfish. Yeah.
But that's been 10 years, and I was thinking about you, the way this movie has done. This was a pivot point in your career, in your life, honestly.
Yeah, it changed my life, you know. I've worked in movies that I think are really good. I mean, they're really well-crafted films that for whatever reason didn't catch fire. But this is the first time I was really gratified by returning the investment that someone made in me. And part of how that happened, I think, was authorship, was having some authorship over how the story's told. And yeah, I mean, no company, even Disney, deserves to make $1 billion off of a comic book movie. But hey, I mean, I'm proud of the fact that that is a testament to butts in seats and people coming to see something that you worked on harder than maybe anything in my life.
The third installment of Reynolds' passion project faced a battle at the box office this summer with the movie It Ends With Us, starring Ryan's wife, Blake Lively. Despite your successful and happy marriage, you're famously vicious professional rivals. So did you say to her, I beat you by that much at the box office?
Only time in my life I've ever dreamt of coming in second. No, I think that's like the sign of a good relationship. It's always been the one kind of constant with Blake and I is that, like, you know, we really root for each other.
Reynolds and Lively have 4 children. Their latest addition to the family, a baby boy, arrived last year. Fatherhood has Ryan rethinking a complicated relationship with his own dad, James, who died in 2015 after a 20-year battle with Parkinson's disease. Parkinson's affects an estimated 1 million Americans, including, of course, Michael J. Fox and my father, Bill Geist. I was reading through your dad's story, and my gosh, is it almost shot for shot our story, which is diagnosed at a pretty young age.
Yeah,
my
your dad was 47.
47, yeah. And denial for a long time.
Yeah.
In fact, we didn't name it for a long time.
No. And Matt might have said Parkinson's, I think, 3 times in his entire life to me.
Ryan, alongside his mother Tammy, is partnering with Acadia Pharmaceuticals to raise awareness about some lesser-known warning signs of Parkinson's, delusions, and hallucinations.
Jim came home from a trip, and he was convinced I'd been in the car with him. He said that we had a long conversation, but I was not in the car.
I just kind of cast it as, oh, he's losing his marbles. Had I known, I think I would have handled it better. I think I would have been a much more patient person. I think my father would have felt way less alone.
In his father's final months, a moment of joy. He met your first child, right?
He met my daughter, James.
Yes.
Who's named for him.
Right, so you got that pleasure.
Yeah, and I love that she got to meet him. Granddaughters would have really changed him.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Softens you right up.
Yeah, I mean, he grew up having 4 boys. That's not easy. It's like they're born with like full-blown rabies. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with that. I just want to like, and then take one myself. And then
put him down.
Yeah.
As you sit now and look back on your dad's journey through Parkinson's, what do you think now at this point in your life?
I don't think about his disease, really. I think about how I sort of shaped our relationship, the narrative of our relationship. I see as I've gotten older and I'm a father, so many things that I did not like about my father are actually the things that I didn't like about me. So like, and the man made mistakes. Trust, I'm not saying that he didn't, but I also know that like, it is not that simple.
With age and another blockbuster under his belt, the 47-year-old is finding peace not only with his dad, but with himself too.
As I get older, I think I'm better at observation as opposed to evaluation. Yeah. Like constantly evaluating everything and everyone. And like when you just observe, I find my stress level goes down. I find I'm a little bit less of a dick. Personally, yeah.
Thank God. Finally got to that place,
Yeah, thank you. I know, right? You knew you'd crack me, Geist. Got it.
And the record-breaking Deadpool and Wolverine, if you haven't already seen it, is in theaters now. Our big thanks to the legendary Inn at Pound Ridge by Jean-Georges for hosting our conversation. Don't forget to subscribe to the Sunday Sitdown podcast to hear the full extended interview with Ryan Reynolds, including more about our dads and one of our shared heroes, Michael J. Fox. You can find that on Apple Podcasts or wherever you get yours.
Hey, thanks for watching. Don't miss the Today Show every weekday at 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 Pacific on our streaming channel, Today All Day. To watch, head to today.com/allday or click the link right here.